The Joy Luck Club is a unique film in that it presents itself with a separate perspective for each character, including, but most importantly, the mothers. The audience not only sees how some of the parent characters grew up in impoverished conditions, such as An Mei and her never-ending fight to reunite with her exiled mother, but the audience also sees the extreme turmoil and stress that some of the mothers had to go through before leading a life in America. For example, having suffered through an abusive marriage, Ying Ying drowns her first baby by accident. Then we get to see Wayne's more stylistic choices play off in the film, as he jumps into the 1990s. The audiences are introduced to a not-so-kind group of young first-generation daughters who don't want anything to do with their hard-working mothers.
I'm never gonna play chess again. You can't make me. You can torture me all you want. I still won't.
For example, 9-year-old Waverly swears off playing chess for the rest of her life in the hopes that her mother doesn't parade her around like a trophy anymore. However, what Waverly doesn't know is that her mom isn't parading her around, she's just really proud of her.
Oh, Rich, this is my father.
How you doing?
Happy birthday,
How are you?
Mom.
I'm good.
And Ma, this is Rich.
And yet, when the daughters grow up, we still see the complexities at play here.
Boy, something smells wonderful. I guess we came to the right place, huh? Here you are. You know, Waverly has been telling me that you are the best cook.
They obviously want to please their mothers because they love them and would do anything for them after their mothers have given everything to them.
I think maybe we got her.
However, there is still that gaping hole in the relationship.
How could I be mad at someone with all that style? It's just a shame that I wasn't born that way.
So it's me you're mad at?
No. I'm just sorry that you got stuck with such a loser. That I've always been so disappointing.
What do you mean disappoint? Piano?
Everything. My grades, my job, not getting married. Everything you expected of me.
Not expect anything. Never expect. Only hope. Only hoping best for you. It's not wrong to hope.
Suffice it to say, the love and understanding that the mothers have for their children in the Joy Luck Club is easily misinterpreted as suffocation. While the mothers want what is best, it's ultimately up to the children to understand that their mothers love them in their own unique and different way. Unlike the Joy Luck Club, Ong Lee's The Wedding Banquet explores a relationship between Chinese father and son. The protagonist, Wei Tong Gao, has a boyfriend, Simon, but he lies to his parents that he is going to marry his fake girlfriend, Wei Wei, his tenant. Hearing this good news, Mr. and Mrs. Gao visit the States and help Wei Tong hold the wedding. Mr. Gao used to be a general in the army fighting against the Japanese in the 1940s. He lost his family in the war and he is the only survivor of the Gao family.
老家全完，叫我在海外生根立足，延续高家的香火。
Mr. Gao is stubborn, prudent, and strict. Ong Lee depicts him as a typical Chinese father who values the family tradition and filial piety. To him, that means a grandchild. As a breadwinner of the family, Mr. Gao usually sits at the center. The young have to listen to his words and follow him. Growing up under the influence of his father, Wei Tong is eager for freedom and individuality, so he comes to America to pursue these things. For him, his father, however, doesn't seem to be as tough and energetic as he used to be. In fact, Mr. Gao's health is in really bad condition. He refuses to be seen as old, so all he does is pretend in the movie. He pretends that he is well, he pretends that he doesn't understand English, and he continues to pretend because all he wants is a grandchild. And then Wei Wei ends up becoming pregnant on the night of the wedding.
So you are my son also.
Why, you... Well, thank you.
Mr. Gao doesn't understand the situation in America, but he still gives his son freedom to love. Simon's incomprehension stands for the gap between Chinese and American family culture, as well as the young and the old.
如果我不让他们骗我的话，我怎么能抱得了孙子呢？
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
The Wedding Banquet is one of 3 movies that Ang Lee made to present the Chinese father and son relationship. He reveals the contradiction and hegemony of this relationship. Even though the tradition sometimes separates the father and son, they are always connected by the silent love, their bloodlines.